People who succeed, they have created a system of discipline that has no recognition for weakness, bad weathers, bad days, or even success. They just continue. You will hear Mark Zuckerberg just made a gain of $22 billion, and the following day, he's still rolling off his sleeves. He's not in a golf club. Many of them, the golf club they go is to go and think. It's not for what you are doing. That you're just playing somewhere, you forget everything about your life. Some of you will even buy a play, or what do they call power station or PlayStation. You can do it from morning till night. You are not making any money from it. It's lack of sense. Many of the people you see in the stadium watching football are making noise. They are betted. Italy wins against Croatia today. Oh. They put 500 euro to win 20,000. So when they are removing their set because Italy won, you too, you are removing your set. They should not allow you to come back home with the house where you came. All the money they used for the stadium, they get it back from where they won. When Mayweather is fighting, you will see different kind of small fly jets everywhere, litter everywhere. 50 cents, all of them have put the betting. Mayweather is going to beat. And they are looking at the referees. Assassination is about to take place because if Mayweather does not, so whether he wins or not, they just, he won, just racist. Because the millions that have been put for betting, you think they just came and say, oh, he came to support Snoop Dogg, he just came to support Mayweather. Support? They don't support what does not profit them. They don't support. Now, this one that you say, I'm traveling for wedding in Belgium. You have examination next week. You are traveling for Belgium in wisdom. Your brain is not working correctly. Your brain is awkward. Father of who? People are planning to sleep with each other. So, and I go there and forget my own exam. So that when I now fail, they are sleeping with can help my failure, isn't it? Or can restore me to success. You know, some people don't think how to live life. I bought ticket for the funeral of the grandma of Bishop Wale, okay. But I kept thinking to myself, so I would travel for funeral. That would just say, I say, it doesn't make any sense to my brain. I said, God help me. It was the day I was praying, God help me, that Bishop called me here and said, there is something the Holy Ghost told me to tell you. I said, it's another time to contact what put me forward. And I contacted more than I ever contacted in my whole entire life. It took time praying and pouring out his heart so that his heart can come in. I just saw everything is building in different places. Where I went to meet him is on 105 acres. That's apart from the 1,000 acres where he's living. Cornerstone. The place where they're doing program today now is still headquarters. They call it the Tabernacle of David. It's 5,000 seater within the same Ibadan. There are about 4 places. There's another place where the university is. That's where I preached last year. So I said, but this thing doesn't make it to the social media. All your social media hypes. It's just people on 3 plots. And about 300 people are there. And say, oh, he says, if we move the move of God, these fathers don't talk nothing. And when I saw it, I just said, that is, I said, go and respond to some of the things I've discussed with you. I said, the Holy Ghost said, you should lay your hands on me, that everything is in your heart to be poured into my heart. Because I don't know how to do this kind of thing. So that's when I now told myself, because I took about 3,000 from our savings. And I said, it's not a waste. And I went there without giving anybody one dime. I'm just looking at everybody. It's not, it's not part of my place. I didn't come for them. Wake up. Don't sleep. Don't sleep beyond normal because it's Saturday. Or because it's an off day. If it's an off day, is your life off? They give you 7 off days. You were 70 kg before you stop the job. When you come back, you are 90 kg. You're now eating every kind of thing from everywhere. By the time you now come in the clean room, they just know that something is just smelling. You're just farting, flatulence upon flatulence. You're just releasing it, and nobody can go out. And they're not complaining. Everybody is not complaining that they want to change their their station because you have killed everybody. He said, they released me early from work today. I just want to do manicure. That's not the time for manicure. That is the time to care for your life. Holiday is over. There is no job as a student. He said, I'm just taking time to rest. Rest? What work did you do? Look at that one. What work did you do that you are resting? That's the time to pick up, what will I become in this life? I was with my daughter. So I'm asking her, so next year when you become a doctor, where will you be? He said, wherever life just leads me. I say, that's nonsense. You don't plan life. You don't live life like that. The preparation of the heart is a man. The answer of the tongue is from the Lord. You can't say, well, life will just throw you to the Kilimanjaro. You just find yourself somewhere where you now be crying, oh God, I am in the mouth of whales. No, you plan it, you direct it, say, God, this is what I want to be. This place will be, you study where there are prospective things for what you want to do. Then you begin to pray towards it. Or the devil is involved in everything. And he can teach things his own way. Except you stand firm and say, this is the way this thing will go. That's the one you will give out to children. Their teeth were good when they were growing. All of a sudden, somebody introduced another technology whereby a whole human being is now sucking tongue like dog. Non-stop. And all the teeth grow back. And you think that is the Spirit of God. No, another technology was introduced. That if you don't knock it out on time, it's going to affect other things. So you have to stand up and say, this technology that was introduced. And people say, it goes off naturally. What goes off naturally? I've seen 18-year-old, 22-year-old in the meeting where I'm doing in Nigeria. He brings out tongue like this, and it's that. I wanted to stop preaching. See, and all I was now thinking is my own children. Oh God, please have mercy upon me. How do we deal with this? Are you listening to what I'm saying? Wake up, stand up, show up, walk out. There should not be a day that because you are not working, you are sleeping 12 hours. You are sleeping off your life. It's the day you are not working, you should stand up on time and walk around and just think and think. If you sleep off your youthful days, your old age will be horrible. Very horrible. Very horrible. Some of you are engaged. Engagement is a time to pray and plan. My own marriage with Mirella just moves on. We have known each other, we've been praying. We got married, she went back to her house. She came from school. We went to marry. She went back to school. In the evening, that Thursday, people did not know. We were the one telling them inside the fellowship that we just got married today. There was fellowship, it was a Thursday. 5th of February, go and check it. 5th of February, 2015. It was a Thursday. Google it. So we told people we got married today. The fellowship was still on. We still fasting and praying. Everybody has gone back to their house. It's not that, where are we going to take picture? You know, where is the party after party? Who did you party? And then from there, she went to her own house in Kakara. I began to come and think about my own life. For your information, my esophagus was not rising. The reason was that I look at it and say, I don't want to destroy the life of this girl. How do I go about life? That was what I was thinking. This one that the esophagus that will take over the whole brain, that you cannot think, it block the whole brain. You can't think anything. All you're just thinking is like, let me just, for what? You go and do nonsense, you pregnant, 4 children in one night. Then you now grow white hair. At age 21, and I say, government help us. Because the way you are doing energy, you don't know, it can increase the number of You're not, people are now bored. At age 21, they're now bored. Oh yeah, because they have thought so much, their life is wrecked. Instead of having a life that is rosy. Wake up, stand up, show up, walk out. And repeat the cycle. 1,000,000 times more in a lifetime. Number 3 point. I've made 3 points. The greatest success is building consistency. The greatest failure is non-consistency. Number 2, consistency build on discipline. Then I gave you David Richman's 5 laws of consistency.